Hello students, welcome to our today's lesson. In previous lesson, we learned about scalar product and vector product. So I think you all have the idea about scalar and vector quantity. So in today's class, we solve some mathematical problem relating to scalar product. So here number 1 and 2 and another 2. These are another 2. So these 4 mathematical problem we shall solve using scalar product. So let's start. Number 1, find the angle between vector A and vector B. So here 2 vector A and B is given. We have to find out the angle between them. So number 1, solution. First, we have to write vector A is equals to I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap, and vector B is equals to minus I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. Okay, now what we know about the formula of scalar product? We know A vector dot B vector, that means A dot B is equals to AB cos theta. So from here what we can write, cos theta is equals to, we can write A dot B divided by this AB. So cos theta is equals to A dot B divided by AB. Now A and B vector is given. So from here we can find out A dot B. So now A dot B is equals to, put this value for A vector. So I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap dot B means minus I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. Now we have to multiply, or we have to find out the dot product between A vector and B vector. So again we know A dot B is equals to AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ. From previous class we know this formula. So AX means the coefficient of I cap and BX means the coefficient of j cap. Okay. Sorry, BX means the coefficient of I cap here for vector B. In the same way, AY means the coefficient of j cap here, and BY means the coefficient of j cap here for B vector. So from here we can write A dot AX BX is equals to, so 1 minus 1, here minus 1, plus AY BY. So AY means here 2 and BY means 1 plus AZ BZ. So AZ is minus 1 and BZ is minus 2. So if we solve this, so minus 1 plus 1 is minus 1 plus 2 minus minus plus 2. So plus 2 plus 2 4. 4 minus 1 is equals to 3. Okay. So A dot B is equals to 3. Now what is the value of A? So A means basically modulus of vector A. We can find out by root over the coefficient of vector A. So coefficient for I is 1. So for this formula is ax square plus a y square plus a z square. Again, what is ax? Coefficient of I. Nothing means here 1 present. So 1 square plus ay means coefficient of j for vector a. So it's 2. So 2 square plus az means coefficient of k, minus 1. So minus 1 square means 1. So 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4. So 4 plus 1 plus 1. So root over 6. So vector A is equals to root over 6. In the same way, we can find out the vector B. So what is the value for vector B? I am writing here. So B is equals to modulus of vector B. This symbol is modulus, means value. Okay. So B vector is equals to root over Bx means minus 1 square plus 1 square plus minus 2 square again is equals to root 6. Okay. Now cos theta is equals to what? A dot B divided by AB. A vector dot B vector divided by AB. So A vector dot B vector, we find this 3. So 3 divided by A means root 6 into B means again root 6. So from here we can write 3 divided by root 6 into root 6 means 6. So 3, 2. So here 1. So hence cos theta is equals to half. What is the value of cos 60 degree? Cos 60 degree is equals to half. So in place of half we can write cos 60 degree. So if cos theta is equals to cos 60 degree, then what is the value of theta? As theta is equals to 60 degree. So this is our answer for question number 1. Find the angle between vector A and vector B. So the angle between vector A and vector B is 60 degree. Clear? Now the question number 2. For the two vectors A and B, perpendicular to each other. So vector A and vector B are perpendicular to each other. Find the value of alpha. So B is equals to alpha j cap. So we have to find out the value of this alpha. Okay, coefficient of this j cap unit vector along y axis. So let's find out the value of alpha. So number 2, solution. Okay, so what we know? We know scalar product of two perpendicular vector is 0. We know scalar product. So A dot B is equals to, we know AB cos theta. What is the theta? Theta is the angle between these two vector. Now in this case, they said that angle between these two vector is 90 degree. That means they are perpendicular. So what is the value of cos 90 degree? Is 0. So something into 0 means 0. So dot product is 0. If two vector A and B are perpendicular, then the dot product between the two vector is 0. So we can write the dot product A dot B is equals to 0. Now what is the value of A? According to our question, the value of A is 2i cap minus j cap dot. What is the value of B? I cap plus alpha j cap plus 3k cap. So A dot B is equals to 0. Now we have to find out this dot product. So 2 and 1. So it's 2 minus 1 and into alpha. So 1 into alpha means 1 alpha, or we can write alpha, plus 3. There is no k term. Is there any k cap vector? No. So 0 into 3. So it's 3 into 0 is equals to 0. Why this 0? This 0 is for this a vector, because here no k component is present. That's why we can write 0. And from here we find 3. And why we are not multiplying I and j? Because we know I and j unit vector are perpendicular and dot product for perpendicular is 0. So if we multiply I by j, we will get 0. That's why we are not writing here. So 2 minus alpha is equals to 0. From here we can write 2 minus alpha is equals to 0. Or in next line we can write alpha is equals to 2. So what is the value of alpha? Alpha is equals to 2. This is our question number 2 answer. Okay, now let's go to the next problem. So now question number 3. If the magnitudes of two vectors is 6 and 3 and their scalar product is 9, find the angle between the two vectors. So it's very easy and simple. We already done in question number 1. What we know? We know cos theta is equals to a dot b divided by modulus of a and modulus of b. We can write this as a and b. Okay, so a dot b given 9 and vector a is given 6. So in place of vector a, modulus 6 and b is 3. Okay, so if we simplify this, so 3, 3, 9, so 3, 2, 6. So 1 divided by 2. Or in next line we can write cos theta is equals to half is equals to cos 60 degree. So if cos theta is equals to cos 60 degree, then what is the value of theta? Hence theta is equals to 60 degree. This is answer for question number 3. Okay, now come to the question number 4. For three vectors P, Q and R, P plus Q is equals to R and P vector plus Q vector is equals to R vector, and modulus of P vector, that means P plus Q is equals to R. Then prove that vector P and vector Q are parallel to each other. See, by this P, so this modulus of P vector is equals to, we can write only P. Okay, and in the same way modulus of Q vector is equals to, we can write only Q. In the same way modulus of R vector we can write as R. Okay, these two are identical, this P and within this modulus symbol P vector are same. Okay, so try to solve this problem. So first we have to write, given P plus Q is equals to R, P vector plus Q vector is equals to R vector. Okay, now if we multiply this two vector plus with the same vector, and if we write, this implies P vector plus Q vector. If we write in between dot, then write the same, P vector plus Q vector is equals to. So P vector plus Q vector is equals to R. So we can write R dot R. R dot R. Or in next line, A plus B dot A plus B means A plus B whole square. So we can write P dot P plus P dot Q, P dot Q plus Q dot P, Q dot P plus Q dot Q, Q dot Q is equals to R dot R. So in next line we can write P dot P means only we can write P square plus one PQ and another PQ. Q dot P is equals to P dot Q. So 2 PQ plus Q square plus Q square. So 2P vector dot Q vector plus Q square is equals to, we can write R square. In next line, if we write P square plus 2PQ minus 2PQ. So basically we are done here. 1 2PQ plus and 1 2PQ minus. So this is extra we write. Then this plus 2P vector Q vector plus Q square is equals to R square. Okay. So from next line we can write P square plus 2PQ, this Q square minus 2PQ plus 2P vector dot Q vector is equals to R square. So from here again we can write A square plus 2AB plus B square means A plus B whole square. So P plus Q whole square. P plus Q whole square minus 2PQ plus 2P vector Q vector is equals to R square. Now P plus Q whole square is equals to, we can write R square. From here P plus Q whole square is equals to R square. R dot R means R square. So P plus Q whole square means we can write here R square, or R square minus 2PQ plus 2P vector dot Q vector is equals to R square. So from both sides this R square and R square cancel out. We can cancel out this R square with this R square. And from this line next we can write minus 2PQ plus 2P vector Q vector is equals to 0. So from here we can write 2P vector Q vector is equals to 2PQ. These two cancel out. Okay. Now what is the value of P dot Q? P dot Q is equals to PQ cos theta. So is equals to PQ. So PQ cancel out. So cos theta is equals to 1 is equals to cos 0 degree. The value of cos 0 degree is 1. So if cos theta is equals to cos 0 degree, then what is the value of theta? So theta is equals to 0 degree. Cos theta is equals to 1 means cos 0 degree. So theta is equals to 0 degree. Okay, so we are end of this class. That's all for today. Thank you all.